What about now? Going live. Going live. We're live. All right, Marcia, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Too hot? How about that? Test, test. Test. Go ahead and talk, Casey.
Mic check, 1, 2. I can't hear myself at all.
Test.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic
all right,
check.
Can you hear him?
Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check. Going with the live with a mic check.
Let me know when you hear him. Say that one more time. No. Test. 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 Keep talking, Casey.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2.
All right, we're having people say that they hear us. Can you hear Casey?
Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2 on the mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic check.
Is that all right? That's good.
Mic check,
okay.
1, 2.
All right.
Getting some folks say they're hearing us loud and clear on the stream here, J-Dub.
Okay. All right. Thank you. No, she just hung up. From the Glass House at the Murphy Center, fans, welcome into the first day of Single A basketball here at the Girls TSSAA State Championships. Hello, everybody. I'm Jake Wallman. Welcome into Pickett County basketball, joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, this is when you get to the first week of March and there are 8 teams remaining, you know you've done a really good job this season, but the job isn't over.
Job's not finished yet. J-Dub, as this Hampton team comes in here that Pickett County's going to face off this afternoon. A pretty impressive 30-2 record. They've been on a tremendous tear over the last 6 weeks of the season. Lady Bobcats from Byrdstown, Pickett County, they've been on quite the tear themselves. Jake, we're intrigued for an excellent basketball game here this afternoon right here on UC Sports Nation.
Casey, really quick, what are your keys to today's game?
Jake, let's talk about it this afternoon's Casey's keys for the game. Number 1 for the Lady Bobcats, Jake. I don't think they want to let the lights be too bright. They want to try to get the jitters out early. This team's never really been in any games of this magnitude, so need to shed those nerves early. A way to get those jitters out, get to the rack early for an easy bucket or get to the free throw line. Seeing the ball go in seems to cure those nerves. Secondly, Jake, I think you got to get offensive production from the big 3. Zoe Nicholas driving and creating. We've seen her do it time and time again over the last 3 weeks. Emmy Lowe, incredible job of quarterbacking this team in the postseason. Love her ability to rebound, and she's had a lot here in the tournament time. So getting to the rim, getting in transition quickly for good looks. And then finally, Callie Reeder. She's been a problem in the post for most teams. She can also step out and hurt you from the perimeter. Let's see if Pickett County tries to pound the rock to her early and often, set up that inside play. And then finally, Jake, you got to play championship basketball. Everybody stepping into the role, playing great team defense, bring energy and intensity, get good minutes from the bench. And as always, Jake, make time for those GWPs. Jake, that's going to be this afternoon's Casey's Keys for the game.
Thank you, fans. Stay tuned as it's Pickett County and Hampton from the Glass House at the Murphy Center. Welcome back to the Murphy Center as we will quickly run through the lineups for the Lady Bobcats. First, it'll be Allie Eminette, number 12, Ella Kiesling, number 13, Emmy Lowe, number 33, number 44, Callie Reeder, and number 30, Zoe Nicholas.
We're away here at the Murphy Center. Allie Eminette going to be right wing. 2-3 zone look this time. Going to try to get it down inside to Reeder. Ball's batted out of there. Zoe Nicholas going to drive it in from the free throw line. Zoe Nicholas goes in from the free throw line, and she's going to be able to score and get fouled. Nice play that time. Zoe Nicholas, the freshman, able to work towards the basket right wing. Got in there amongst the bigs and just able to finish around the rim. Showed nice strength. Goes to the free throw line here. Free throw on the way is good from Nicholas. Makes it an early 3-0 Pickett County advantage here early in the basketball game. Hampton on the offense, going to be Madison McLean. Going to hand off this time over to Piper Hale. Hale going to pick it up right wing. Get over to Macy Henry. Henry working out top against Eminette. Going to get a screen up high. Switch off. Get it inside to Taylor Berry. And nice defense this time, Lady Bobcats. But Piper Haley able to get away and get in there and get a nice shot on the board for the score. 3-2 is your score. Gonna have a turnover. Lady Bobcats turn it over as that time it's gonna be Emmy Lowe try to get it to cross court over to Reeder, and Reeder wasn't able to hang on to it. 4-3 Hampton lead here. 6:50 to go first quarter. Shot up on the way from Reeder from the long corner is no good. Hampton on the rebound in transition. Madison McLean going to get it stolen away that time by Kiesling. Zoe Nicholas in transition. Zoe Nicholas going to go up. And Zoe Nicholas going to get fouled as she goes to the rack by Macy Henry. 4-3 is your score here early in the basketball game. 6:34 to go here. And the 1A quarterfinal game down in the Borough if you're at the Glass House. Zoe Nicholas shot on the way is good. She's got all 4 Pickett County points here early in the basketball game. Zoe Nicholas, she'll have one more. Shot up on the way is good from Nicholas. She goes 2 for 2. 5-4 here early on. Pickett County back in the lead. 6.5 minutes now to go here in the first quarter. Coach Smith giving some instruction on the defensive end. Man-to-man look, this time for the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County. Go left wing. Get it over to Lacey Smith. Out top of the corner. Shot on the way by Macy Henry from long range, and she buried it. Makes it a 7-5 Hampton lead here early in the basketball game. Emmy Lowe in transition. Kick out in the corner to Ella Kate Kiesling. Shot on the way is hard off the back iron. And no good. Rebound in there to Hampton. Hampton now in transition. Kick it down court to Lindsey Jenkins. And over to Macy Henry for the score. Makes it a 9-5 Hampton lead here. 5:50 to go.
Casey, Pickett County struggled to get back on the transition defense right there.
Emmy Lowe going to kick out to the corner to Kiesling. Kiesling shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Hampton. Hampton in transition. And we're going to have a timeout by Brent Smith. As that time, Macy Henry able to get behind the defense on the run out. Makes it an 11-5 Hampton lead here with 5:31 to go first quarter.
Casey, we've seen early on, it looks like Hampton really wants to run, and Pickett County struggling to get back. All of our points so far have come from Zoe Nicholas. Got to find some support here somewhere along the way early in this game.
And Macy Henry, early, 5.5 to go. She's already got 9 points here in the basketball game. 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from behind the arc. So I'm sure Coach Smith reminding the team, got to figure out how to guard number 12, Macy Henry. Emmy Lowe going to inbound the basketball here. Lady Bobcats trail it by 6 early, 11-5. Lowe on the inbound. Get it in to Nicholas. She's going to be guarded full court pressure. Up to Lowe. Lady Bobcats able to break through the pressure. Get it over to Kiesling. Back to Lowe. Lowe going to drive left side. Pulls it up on the baseline. She picked up her dribble. Gets it out top of the circle to Kiesling. Kiesling going to drive it to the rack. and Ella Kate Kiesland on the score.
Casey, we talked on the way up here, got to have support, got to have points from our role players. Ella Kiesling is one of them. That's a good basket to get her going.
Ella Kiesland, 14 big points in the sub-state win last week. Almost a career high for her this season. Shot up on the way, no good. Hampton, Pickett County on the run out. Shot up by Kiesland, no good, but Callie Reeder runs in there and cleans it up. 11-9.
Nice rebound by Callie Reeder. She's another one that got to get some early easy buckets early, get her confidence going.
11-9 is your score here. Hampton, the Lady Bulldogs lead it here in the quarter. The
state quarterfinals.
The Single A quarterfinals here at the state tournament. Kick it around the perimeter, looking inside. Kick it out to Henry. Henry, shot up on the way is no good. First miss of the basketball game. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Back to Pickett County. Full court pressure this time. Coming from Hampton. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County trail it by 2. On the inbound, Lowe going to throw it away. It's going to be a turnover, second one of the game. And we're going to have a held ball situation as Lowe threw it away. Piper Haley came in there, able to steal it away, and then the Lady Bobcats got a couple of hands on it. It's going to be a held ball. It's going to stay with Hampton here under their own bucket. 4:13 to go.
Causing that held ball was Allie Amonette, Casey. She's played a great role this postseason for the Lady Bobcats.
Allie Amonette tried to come in on the defense on Piper Haley. And too much hands, the official said, so they're going to pin a foul on Allie Amonette. So Hampton going to inbound here under their own bucket. They lead it by 2, 11-9. And they're going to pin another quick foul on Emmy Lowe as the basketball came in out around the three-point line. And it's going to be the second team foul. So one on Amonette, one on Lowe here early. Worked the basketball in. Somebody lost an assignment as Taylor Berry on the inbound was able to break free and get an easy 2 points. Makes it a 4-point Hampton advantage here. Emmy Lowe, nice crossover dribble. Works it all the way down to the rack. And they're going to have an offensive foul against Emmy Lowe as she worked to the basket. Substitution getting ready to check into the basketball game. Addie Lowe going to check in. As Coach Smith over there asking for an explanation on the call. As Lowe worked deep to the basket. Going to pin a foul on her. And Addison Lowe still waiting to get into the basketball game, and here she comes. She's going to spell Emmy Lowe with those 2 quick early fouls. We talked about it pregame. Lowe's been a quarterback for this ball club.
Yeah.
And so she's going to have to go sit for a bit. It's going to really hurt Pickett County here early here in the first period.
Really can't get into your bench in this tournament, Casey. Only 9 players on this Lady Bobcats team.
Hampton back on the offense here. Macy Henry. Kick it over Berry. Berry from way downtown. No good. Rebound Addison Lowe.
She shot that from the parking lot.
Addison Lowe going to kick it up to Nicholas. Nicholas now in transition. Going to kick it out to Reeder. Going to turn it over.
Pass was way too late.
She tried to find Reeder in transition. Piper Haley on the drive, and Piper Haley on the finish for Hampton. They run it back out to a 6-point advantage. Full court pressure again by Hampton. Zoe Nicholas going to turn it over in the backcourt. And Lindsey Jenkins going to drive it to the basket. And Lindsey Jenkins, she'll be fouled as she works to the basket. Going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies for the Bulldogs. They lead it here 15-9. Single A quarterfinals down in the Borough at the Glass House.
Casey, they got that foul on Addie Lowe. That's her first.
Brooklyn Adams shot on the way. Make that Lindsey Jenkins. Her shot on the way is no good at the free throw line. Hampton shooting 7 for 10 from the field here, 70% early. A lot of those layups. Second shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Addison Lowe. Lowe going to kick it out to Zoe Nicholas. Addie Lowe dribbles up court. Gets it back to Nicholas. She's going to start the offense. Man-to-man look this time for Hampton. Nicholas, left wing, Addison Lowe. Going to give it back up to Nicholas. Nicholas on the drive. Kick out over to Kiesland. Kiesland can't hang on to it. It's going to be the 5th Lady Bobcat turnover here early. Substitution check it in. Kaylee Tompkins, KT check it in. Ella Kiesling going to check out here with 2:47 to go here, first quarter, down in the Borough.
Lady Bobcats can't let these big bright lights get to them right here. Just got to calm down a little bit.
Hampton going to dribble into the front court. 2-3 zone look. Hampton going to launch one from deep. Madison McLean. And on the inbound, looks like Pickett County's going to turn it right back over. And it's going to be their 6th turnover here in the first period. Hampton on the inbound. Able to get the basketball in. And Lindsey Jenkins going to drive into the paint. They're going to pin a foul, looks like on Addison Lowe. Hampton shooting a scorching 72% here in the first quarter. Coupled that with 6 Lady Bobcat turnovers. It's not the recipe that you wanted to get off to a good start.
No, it's not. And hopefully that this 30-second timeout will just ease these Lady Bobcats' minds. You know, when they've gotten good looks, they've made the shots, they just got to calm down, squelch on those turnovers a little bit, make the easy pass. You don't got to force something, and just slow a little bit, get a little bit slower on the offensive end. Make sure you're seeing the possession.
Yeah. Got to get a good look on the offense. The turnovers so far have been a killer, as Hampton's turned most of those turnovers into points. So Hampton going to inbound the basketball here. They're up 18-9, 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. Hampton on the inbound. Working the basketball, and it's going to be stolen out of there by Kaylee Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins in transition. Kaylee Tompkins, nice pass into Addison Lowe. And Addison Lowe is going to be fouled as she goes up. And Addison Lowe going to step to the free throw line here and try to cut into this deficit.
Kaylee Tompkins, one of those other role players that can come off the bench today and provide you a little bit of a spark. Not a big scorer, but she provides a lot of help on the boards and getting in those passing lanes.
Hampton on a 7-0 run over the last minute 51. Pickett County hadn't scored in the last 2:32 until just now, as Addison Lowe's able to convert on a free throw. Makes it 18-10. Pickett County hadn't been able to get a field goal in the last 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So around the middle mark of this quarter. Piper Haley work it around, get it inside. That's Macy Henry. Macy Henry wants to go to work against Reeder. Nice defense that time, Reeder, as she got a piece of the shot as Henry went up.
Really, really strong move by Callie Reeder as Henry turned into the shot. Nice way to hold her ground.
Try to work the basketball in this time. That's Taylor Berry. Kaylee Tompkins going to come in there and get a paw on it and punch it out of bounds. It'll stay with Hampton. They're going to play it in under their own baseline. Bobcats in a 2-3 zone look here. Work the basketball in. Get it into Henry. Henry on the drive. Henry all the way around on the rim. It wouldn't go down for her.
It even hung on the rim for a couple seconds.
Zoe Nicholas going to work the basketball into the front court. Being pressured. Zoe Nicholas. Kick it over to Amonette in the right corner. Give it back to Nicholas. Find a streaking Reeder. Reeder going to try to get it to the rack, and Callie Reeder going to be fouled as she worked it down inside the paint.
Got that foul on Macy Henry. That's her second, Casey.
And Macy Henry going to have to take a seat over there on the bench. And she's right now leading the game in scoring. She's got 9 here in the first quarter. Kick it over left side. Kiesling on the drive. Kiesling short-armed it off the backboard. It wouldn't go. Rebound Hampton. 1.5 minutes to go here, first period. Long kick out over to Riley Nichols, who's just came into the basketball game for Hampton, and it's good. And another Pickett County turnover. It's her 7th of the game. Zoe Nicholas going to come in and re-steal the basketball as she tries to work it down. Shot up by Nicholas. It won't go. She's got the rebound. And it looks like they're going to call a traveling violation on Zoe Nicholas. So it's going to be the 8th Pickett County turnover here in the last 3:42. They also have no field goals during that span.
Boy, she got bumped out of bounds.
Pickett County leads or trails at 21-10 as we go under 1 minute here in the period. Kick out, right wing this time. Lindsey Jenkins for Hampton. Hampton may decide to settle for one shot. Still 45 seconds to go here, first quarter. Hampton. It's going to be Madison McLean on the right-hand dribble. Dribbles it down into the corner. Now going to dribble it into the paint. Going to be blocked away that time by Reeder.
Reeder bringing the block party to the burrow.
Aminette going to kick it up court to Nicholas. Nicholas on the drive. Nicholas on the finish.
Nice move.
Zoe Nicholas cuts that lead back to 9. 21-12 with 20 seconds to go here. First quarter. Madison McLean just going to dribble out near the timeline. Being guarded by Ella Kate Kiesland. Pickett County's best on-ball defender. McLean, right-handed dribble. She's going to get a screen. Going to launch one from three-point range, and Ella Kiesland going to get a piece of her arm as she goes up. And Madison McLean going to step to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Coach Smith over there asking about that one right in front of him. McLean good on the first free throw. She's got 4 points here in the first period. Second free throw is also good. She'll have one more. Substitutions set to check in here. Hannah Smith going to check in. And Piper Haley going to check out here for Hampton with 3.4 to go. One more shot coming here for McLean. Shot on the way is good. Goes 3 for 3. Substitution checking in for McLean. Ella Estep coming in. Going to give McLean a quick breather here with 3.4 to go in first quarter. Zoe Nicholas on the inbound. And going to get it into Reeder. 2 seconds. Up to Kaylee Tompkins. She's going to launch one from about 7 feet behind the three-point line. It's off the mark. And at the end of one quarter, the Hampton Lady Bulldogs lead the Pickett County Bobcats 24-12. Stick around, fans. Second quarter action going to come your way next, right here on UC Sports Nation.
We're back in Murfreesboro as it's 24-12 in the Girls State Quarterfinals. Pickett County trails Hampton.
Zoe Nicholas will launch one from three-point line. It's no good. Aminette in there battling for the rebound. She gets one paw on it, but it wasn't enough as Macy Henry cleared it for Hampton. Now on the drive, it's Lindsey Jenkins going to pull it up. Get it back over to Macy Henry, and Macy Henry with her 11th point here early in the basketball game. Pickett County trails at 26-12. 14-point Hampton lead here early second quarter. Nicholas on the drive. Gets it up, it won't go. And we're gonna have a held ball situation. The ball comes down right inside the paint. Got a couple of different players in there who got hands on it. Possession arrow is gonna get it back to Hampton here. 26-12 your score. 7:11 to go here until halftime.
Casey, some of those first quarter trends. Pickett County shooting 31%, 4 for 13 from the field. Hampton 63%, 10 for 16.
Shot it well. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats went on about a 3.5-minute scoring drought. Turned the basketball over 8 times during that time period. And that was a big deal as they just couldn't figure out a way to protect the basketball. Dug themselves a hole here early. See if they can dig themselves back out of it.
If that's one thing we know about this Lady Bobcats team, Casey, they can score in a hurry.
Emmy Lowe going to check back into the basketball game here with those 2 fouls. Allie Amonette going to take a breather for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe going to inbound. Gets it to Nicholas on the clear out. Working hard in the backcourt. Nicholas able to get it across the timeline. Going to get a screen from Reeder. She's going to work off the screen, Callie Reeder's screen. And give it up to Emmy Lowe. Lowe, nice crossover dribble. Gets it inside. Ball went right in and came right back out. It's no good. Rebound Hampton. It's Taylor Berry going to start the offense this time for Hampton. Kaylee Tompkins, nice play that time as she overplayed the passing lane as they tried to get it over to the hot hand. Macy Henry, ball's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hampton. 6:15 to go here, second period. Hampton leads at 26-12 over the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County. Top of the circle, Lindsey Jenkins. Shot on the way, no good. Callie Reeder in there battling for it. Gets it up to Emmy Lowe. Lowe is going to be fouled in the backcourt. And Coach Smith telling Lowe, hey, when we get it, we got to go. We talked about it pregame, Jake. During the run here in the tournament, Lowe has done a phenomenal job at rebounding. And that's a significant advantage for Pickett County because when she can get her hands on the basketball, it just creates an opportunity to push the pace and allows her to get down court and get it into transition quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Emmy Lowe is easily one of our fastest players.
And they're trying to figure out who's going to throw the basketball in. Initially, Hampton stepped out of bounds to throw it in. Officials came in there and cleaned that up. And so Pickett County going to face full court pressure here. Get it across the timeline. Nicholas to the free throw line. Going to pull it out. Callie Reeder, three-point shot up. No good. Rebound, Kaylee Tompkins. Going to keep this possession alive. Get it out to Reeder. Now Lowe. I think Lowe's got an advantage here. Been able to get her defender off the dribble. Lowe at the free throw line. On the dribble. Lowe going to drive it in, and Lowe going to get fouled. As she gets to the rack, J-Dub, I think Emily Lowe can beat her defender off the dribble, so let's see if Pickett County tries to go back to that. Another thing we hadn't seen a good possession where they can find Callie Reeder working down on the block so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we had Callie Reeder had maybe 1 or 2 looks in the first quarter. Just haven't had a great shot. She does have 2 points, but just gotta get those good looks from Callie.
First shot by Lowe is good. She'll have 1 more. Emmy Lowe, second shot on the way is also good. Makes it a 26-14. Hampton lead here. 5:30 to go, second quarter. Hampton with the basketball. Madison McLean going to toss it over right wing to Piper Haley. Haley going to lose her dribble. And they're going to come in and take a foul, that time against Zoe Nicholas. Coach Smith, hands in pockets. Little grin. And didn't see a whole lot of contact on that one. Nonetheless, Piper Haley from Hampton going to step to the free throw line here for a couple of free throws. She's got 4 points on the basketball game. First shot's on the way, and it's good by Piper Haley. Makes it a 27-14 Hampton advantage. With 1 more free throw coming. Second shot up off the front rim, no good. And we're going to have a foul as Lindsey Jenkins came crashing in over the top of Reeder. And Reeder going to step down here to the other end and shoot a couple of free throws that puts them into the bonus situation. So Callie Reeder going to walk to the other end. Actually, it's going to be Kaylee Tompkins going to walk to the other end. (27-14). Lady Bobcats trying to claw their way back in here. Kaylee Tompkins shot up is good. Go one-on-one with Bobcats players and coaches. UCSportsNation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoor. Second shot on the way by Tompkins, no good. Off the back iron. Quickly down court, Madison McLean Going to dribble it out, going to have it stolen away.
Nice block by Emmy Lowe.
Emmy Lowe got her hands on it. Kaylee Tompkins came in there and snatched it out of the air. Lady Bobcats trying to get it back to a single digits here. Emmy Lowe on the drive. It's no good. Nice tip out that time from Kaylee Tompkins. That's going to extend the possession here for Pickett County. Emmy Lowe on the right-handed dribble. Emmy Lowe into the corner. She finds Aminette looking for Reeder inside. First time they've been able to get it down there. Reeder on a nice little spin move. Can't finish it, gets her own rebound. And then she's able to go back and finish it and score.
Casey, Callie Reeder really has the size advantage inside. Got to get it to her more often.
Coach Brent Smith giving some encouragement to the defense this time, as well as the Pickett County student section. Long three on the way. Won't fall. It's tipped out of there, though. Hampton's going to keep the possession as Madison McClain going to kick out over to Macy Henry. Shot up, it won't fall. Rebound, Emerson Lowe. Kick it up court quickly to Nicholas. Nice behind the back pass over to Kaylee Tompkins. And Tompkins can't finish in transition. Now Hampton back on the other end. Piper Haley on the finish. Makes it a 29-17 advantage here for Hampton. Quickly down court, get it into Tompkins. Tompkins going to drive, and Tompkins.
Count the basket.
Kaylee Tompkins on the finish as she drove it left wing. Got all the way down into the rack, off the bounce, and able to finish. Nice play that time, Kaylee Tompkins. She came in and gave some good minutes here early. She'll step to the free throw line here for a free throw. Shot on the way is good. Kaylee Tompkins here with 4 big points in the first half. Pickett County able to trim that lead back to single digits. They trail it 29-20 with 3:52 remaining here until halftime.
Just got to keep chipping away if you're Pickett County. Can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep chipping away.
McClain on the drive. Kick out. Lindsey Jenkins. And Lindsey Jenkins from about 6 feet behind the line is Drano. Quickly down court. Zoe Nicholas in transition. Going to weave into the basket. And they're going to turn it over. She tried to get it into Addison Lowe. And it's going to be another Pickett County foul. And so Hampton going to walk to the other end here and shoot some free throws, as it's the 8th Pickett County team foul here. Going to try to extend this 12-point advantage. Ella Estep at the line. Shot on the way is good from Estep. Nice looking rotation on the basketball. Check your lineup here for the Lady Bobcats. Zoe Nicholas, Ella Kiesland just checked back in. Callie Reeder, Kaylee Tompkins, and Allie Aminette. As Emmy Lowe checked back out of the basketball game with those 2 fouls. Zoe Nicholas, nice crossover. And we're going to have a blocking foul as Zoe Nicholas gets down in deep, runs into Riley Nichols. And the officials came in with a blocking foul. And so, nice play that time, Nicholas. She went in under control, went to the rack. Going to be rewarded with a couple of freebies here in the 34-20 Hampton lead. Nicholas on the way, shot on the way, no good. She'll have one more.
Casey, Zoe Nicholas, 7 points in the first quarter. She's been held scoreless since then.
Shot on the way by Nicholas is no good. Goes 0 for 2 with that trip. 3:10 to go here until halftime. Quickly in transition, Piper Haley. That's a double dribble. They didn't call it. Work it down court over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to be double teamed. Kick it over to Piper Haley. Now back to Jenkins. Jenkins on the left-handed drive. Now she'll circle back out. Reset the offense here for the Lady Bulldogs. Zoe Nicholas going to guard Jenkins. Kickoff over to Piper Haley. Haley going to go in and just basically throw one up. And looked like Haley created about 110% of the contact. And just threw one up towards the rim, and they're going to call a foul on Reeder, trying to protect the rim. Piper Haley stepping to the line. First shot on the way is in and out, no good. J-Dub, if you're Pickett County, you got 2:39 to go here. Just want to figure out how to string some stops together, protect the basketball, and see if you can go into the locker room here trailing by 10 or less.
Yeah, if you can get it to 10 points, I consider that a win over the next 2.5 minutes.
Zoe Nicholas working hard in the backcourt here against Madison McLean. Kick it over left wing to Kaylee Tompkins. Now back to Nicholas. 2:20 to go now until halftime. Nicholas, right wing this time to Kaylee Tompkins. A lot of standing around this possession from Pickett County. Nicholas on the drive, going to kick it out to Aminette. She's going to launch one from long range. It won't fall. Rebound down in there by Ella Kate Kiesland, and she goes back up with the basket. And nice bucket that time by Kiesland. Long shot this time quickly. Jenkins. Shot was an air ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover back to Pickett County. They trail it here 35-22, 1:55 to go here now until halftime. Callie Reeder going to check back out of the basketball game. And Emmy Lowe going to check back in. Emmy Lowe in transition. Down court. Emmy Lowe going to get a shot up. And it's good for Emmy Lowe.
Nice bucket by Emmy Lowe with a hand in her face.
Had to kind of dodge and weave and hang in the air there. She was able to get the score, 35-24. Lady Bobcats have cut it to 11 here. Need a couple of stops here defensively. Working the basketball around, it's Ella Estep. Handoff to Piper Haley. Piper Haley gets it left wing. They're going to let one rip. Madison McLean, shot up no good. Kaylee Tompkins in there battling for the rebound. Kicks it up, scoops it over to Lowe. And Lowe's back in business here on the offensive end. Lowe going to try to drive to the rack. Drew contact.
Count the basket, Emmy Lowe.
Emmy Lowe with a nice finish around the rack with a click-click move on that one. As the Lady Bobcats have trimmed the lead here to 9. 35-26, 1:07 to go here until halftime. Hampton, Jake, has shot 50% from the field. Shot on the way, no good from Lowe. They've really shot at a high level. Lady Bobcats only shot at 38% so far in the game. 0 for 7 from three-point range. Hampton content with just dribbling in the circle here. Coach Smith asking Ella Kiesland to come up and put a little more pressure on the basketball. 5-second counts on here now. Madison McLean in a dribble left wing. Picked up by Nicholas. Nicholas working up top against McLean. McLean's going to be able to get past her. Kick it over to number 24, Jenkins. Shot up, it won't fall. Rebound Zoe Nicholas, so Lady Bobcats going to be able to try to cut into that lead here before halftime even more. Nicholas going to work it down court. Nice pass down to Kiesland. Kiesland can't finish it. And on the rebound, Zoe Nicholas going to foul on the rebound. And so we'll walk down to the other end here for free throws. Hampton leads it here 35-26 with 19.6 to go until halftime. First shot on the way by McLean is good. She'll have one more. Second shot on the way is off the mark. Lady Bobcats here trail it by 10. 15 seconds to go. Lowe able to get the ball over the timeline. And Lowe going to be fouled by Riley Nichols as she worked it just past the timeline. Foul came right here in front of us. And so Emmy Lowe going to step to the line here with 10 seconds to go in a 10-point basketball game. Ella Kiesland back over the scorers table getting ready to check in. First shot on the way by Lowe is good. Pickett County 9 for 14 here from the free throw line. Jake, the number that sticks out to me though, 10 big turnovers for Pickett County, only 4 for Hampton. Second shot by Lowe is good. Gets it to an 8-point lead here by Hampton. They'll have the basketball, 94 feet to go in an 8-point Hampton lead. Hampton across the timeline, 5 seconds to go. Kick it over, going to launch one from deep. Madison McLean, shot up, it won't fall. And that's going to be the halftime score. The Hampton Lady Bulldogs lead the Pickett County Lady Bobcats 36-28. Fans, stick around. We'll have first half analysis, stats. And Jake and I will break down the first half right after these words from our sponsors. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
Welcome back to the Murphy Center as Pickett County trails at the half, 36-28. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden on the halftime show. Casey, not the best shooting for Pickett County in the first half. The good news, you shot 36% from the field, 0 of 7 from three-point range. But the good news is you only trail by 8.
You only trail by 8, J-Dub. That's the good news. You know, if you're Coach Brent Smith, you got to be thinking about, he's got to be talking about taking care of the basketball. They had 10 turnovers in the first half that led to 11 points for Hampton. And so you take the turnovers away, and it's a completely different basketball game. And so we talked a little bit about it pregame, just the bright lights. The teams, these players haven't been here before. And just, you know, maybe now that they've got one half of basketball under their belt, now they can regain focus and concentration here, come out here in the second half with a purpose, with some intensity. I think they've got to get some stops defensively. And then ultimately, got to get some shots to go down. Haven't hit one so far here from behind the line. So Lady Bobcats trail it here by 8, but like where they're at, they just got to continue to make some stops, grind on defense. I think the offense will come if they're able to do that. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation first half stat line for this afternoon's game?
Absolutely, Casey. Looking at the numbers for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats and the Hampton Lady Bulldogs, they are led in points by Emmy Lowe with 8 points, followed by Zoe Nicholas with 7. A trio of players with 4 points with Ella Kiesling, Callie Reeder, and Kaylee Tompkins. Got to get some more high percentage looks from Callie Reeder in this half, and Addie Lowe with 1 point. For the Lady Bulldogs, they are led in points by Macy Henry with 11, 8 points from Piper Haley, 6 points from Madison McLean, 3 points from Lindsey Jenkins, 4 points from Riley Nichols, and 2 points from Taylor Berry and Ella Eastep. At the half, in Murfreesboro in the Girls Single A Quarterfinals, it's Pickett County trailing Hampton 36-28. back in Murfreesboro as the second half is underway. It's opened by Emmy Lowe, 2-point layup, and we go to Casey Bolden.
Thank you, J-Dub. Nice move on the opening possession by Emmy Lowe. Took it right to the rack, and then on the first possession for Hampton, Taylor Berry going to double dribble and turn it over. So Lady Bobcats only trail it here by 6, 36-30. 7.5 to go, third quarter. Let's see if the Lady Bobcats can dig in here and make a run. Emmy Lowe on the right-handed dribble. Looking down inside for Reeder. Picks up her dribble, kicks it out top, Ella Kiesland. Now Zoe Nicholas going to drive, kick it down into Reeder. Reeder working up, and Reeder going to score.
Nice move by Callie Reeder, just kind of bullied her way back towards the basket. Good high percentage look.
So the Lady Bobcats have came roaring back here. They trailed it by as many as 14. Cut that lead down to 4 here. Shot on the way by Macy Henry. Shot up, no good. Rebound Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas in transition. Lady Bobcats got numbers. 3-on-2. Nicholas going to pull it up the free throw line. Shot up and good. From
Zoe Nicholas.
And Hampton's going to take a timeout.
Energy from Brent Smith on the bench as he says, let's go.
30-second timeout, Jake, so we'll keep it right here. But if you're the Lady Bobcats, you couldn't ask for a much better start here in the third quarter.
No, absolutely. Now shooting 43%. Had a little bit of a run there at the end of the first half. You know, got a high percentage look from Callie Reeder, another high percentage look from Zoe Nicholas, like when she stops on a dime like that for a little 5-foot pull-up jumper.
So Hampton going to throw it in here. They lead it by 2, 36-34 with 6:42 to go third quarter. Looks like Pickett County going to settle in to a little 2-3 zone look this time down. Now make it man-to-man. Working out of the timeout, try to get a back screen. Ball's going to go away and out of bounds off Lindsey Jenkins. So the Lady Bobcats going to get an opportunity here to tie the basketball game or potentially take the lead on a three-point shot. Nicholas going to work it into the front court. Nicholas on the drive. They don't stop her, get it out to Reeder in the corner. Now to Lowe. Lowe back to Reeder. Reeder on the dribble. Now Nicholas up top. She's going to hand it off to Emmy Lowe. Now Reeder right wing, gives it right back to Lowe. Look it inside for Reeder, going to get it to Kiesland, top of the key, shot up off the back iron, no good. But the ball's going to be tipped away and out of bounds, going to stay with Pickett County.
Yeah, Lady Bulldog got her hand on it, tried to save it right off her fingertips, right out of bounds.
Nicholas on the inbound for the Lady Bobcats, get it out top to Kiesland. Kiesland going to turn it over. And Hampton in transition, Taylor Berry gets it off to Piper Haley for the finish and the score. 38-34, Hampton leads it here. 5:45 now to go. Zoe Nicholas going to turn it over again up near midcourt, dealing with the pressure. Now she's going to re-steal it. Gets it out to Reeder. Reeder's got nobody around her. Going to get fouled, and Callie Reeder going to go to the free throw line.
Nice heads-up pass by Zoe Nicholas, seeing Reeder streak down the floor. Reeder was able to compose herself, able to take the contact right before she went up, and a big three-point play for Callie Reeder right here.
She can cut the lead down to 1 here as the Lady Bobcats trail it 38-36, 5:31 to go third quarter. Callie Reeder at the free throw line. Shot up is money. It's good. Full court pressure this time from the Lady Bobcats. Hampton going to be able to dribble through it. Madison McLean working up top against Kiesland. Right wing over to Berry. Being guarded by Aminette. Over to McLean. Going to reset the offense here. Double high screen this time for Hampton. McLean going to work off of it. Now over into the corner. Get it over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to go through multiple screens here. Jenkins on the way to the rack. And Jenkins going to be fouled by Reeder.
Oh, I don't like that call. I think Callie Reeder got a lot of ball.
Looked like Reeder had pretty good guarding position. But they're going to pin a foul that time on Reeder. And Lindsey Jenkins now going to step to the free throw line here for Hampton in a 1-point game. Jenkins shot on the way is good. Hit the front rim, hit the backboard, and trickled in. She'll have one more. UCSportsNation.com covers your Bobcats and all the Upper Cumberland. UCSportsNation.com powered by Hall Sports and Outdoors. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. Makes it a 40-37 Hampton lead. Lowe into the front court. Being guarded this time by Jenkins. Lowe able to get all the way to the rack. And Emmy Lowe going to be able to break her defender down and go right to the score.
We're playing basketball now.
Lowe with 12 points here in the basketball game. Nice move that time by Jenkins, but she couldn't finish it. Rebound Reeder. Kick up to Lowe. Now Lowe in transition. Nobody's going to stop Lowe, and she gets it all the way down into Kiesland. Kiesland's going to turn it over. Couldn't hang on to it. Quickly back down court, Jenkins. Kick out. Over to Henry. Shot up no good. It's going to be saved in bounds, though, by Piper Haley. And as they kick it back out to Madison McLean, Emmy Lowe tries to step into the passing lane. She's going to pick up her third foul. 40-39, Hampton leads the Lady Bobcats in Pickett County. Substitutions checking in, Addison Lowe and Kaylee Tompkins checking in. Ella Kiesland, Emmy Lowe going to be checking out here. Get the ball into the corner. Nice defense that time, Kaylee Tompkins. And the ball's going to go away and out of bounds. Hampton's going to maintain possession here. They're going to throw it in. With 4:13 to go here, third quarter. They lead it by 1. Madison McLean working up top against Kaylee Tompkins. Gets a screen, this time from Barry. Barry going to roll. Going to get one up over Reeder. And Barry, nice play that time. And she's able to get over the defense. Nicholas going to pick up her dribble in the backcourt, needs help. Gets it over to Addison Lowe. Now Nicholas going to dribble into the front court. Nicholas going to go right to the rack, and Zoe Nicholas on the drive and finish.
Nice drive by Zoe Nicholas. Her first points since the first quarter.
42-41, the Hampton Bulldogs lead it here with 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Oh, nice drive that time from Madison McLean. As she got Kaylee Tompkins leaning left and just exploded past her right to the basket. And so she got fouled as she got into deep in the paint. And Madison McLean going to go to the free throw line here for a pair of freebies.
They got Callie Reeder on that foul. That's her third. So you got 2 Lady Bobcats in foul trouble with Lowe and Reeder, both 3 fouls.
McLean's good on the first one. She'll have one more. It's on the way. It's good. Goes 2 for 2. Madison McLean. Full court pressure this time from Hampton. Amonette going to dribble the basketball up. Get it over to Addison Lowe. Now to Nicholas. Nicholas, top of the circle. Kick out, Reeder. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound Zoe Nicholas. And they're battling for it and was able to come away with it. And Zoe Nicholas on the finish.
Nice finish by Zoe Nicholas.
Got in there amongst the Giants and was able to rip a board down and able to finish that one. Nice play by Nicholas. Barry on the drive. Got in there, drew contact, no whistle. Lady Bobcats got numbers here, could take a lead. Get it down inside to Kaylee Tompkins. And the Lady Bobcats from Byrdstown going to take their first lead of the basketball game.
Excellent dish to Kaylee Tompkins. Great run time from her today.
45-44, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County take their first lead here of the basketball game. 2.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Madison McLean on the right-hand dribble. Being guarded by Tompkins. Kick out top of the circle. Barry from way downtown.
She grabbed nothing on that one.
Grabbed a whole lot of air on that one. Going to be away and out of bounds. Back over to the Lady Bobcats. Emerson Lowe going to check back in here with 2:14 to go. She's got those 3 personals. Callie Reeder going to check out. Emmy Lowe with the basketball. She's got numbers. She beats everybody down court. Nice little hesitation move. Going to get it into Amonette. Amonette's going to have her shot blocked. That time by Macy Henry. Macy Henry in transition. Going to pull it out. Kick it over. Turnover from Hampton. As Piper Haley tried to dribble it inside, and she couldn't finish it. Kick it down inside to Kaylee Tompkins. Kick out. Addison Lowe. 3-point shot on the way.
Gunner guns and bang. Addie Lowe knocks one home.
Bang that one home. Addison Lowe on the finish. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. Timeout Hampton. As the Lady Bobcats from Byrdstown run the lead out 48-44. It's a full timeout, fans. Stick around, 1:37 to go. Bobcats lead it by 4. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County on a 8-0 run over the last minute and a half as they have a 48-44 lead with 1:33 left to play in the third quarter.
Work the ball down inside to Henry. Henry's going to give it up to Taylor Berry, and Taylor Berry on the finish. Makes it a 46-48 Pickett County lead here. Quickly down court. Nicholas pulls it up. And Zoe Nicholas going to double dribble the basketball. It's going to be a turnover here. Pickett County, 6 of their last 7 field goals have been good. Really, we talked about it, J-Dub. Got in there in halftime. Got a little confidence under their belt after the first half. Just didn't play well that first half. Hampton trails it by 2 here. Work it down inside to Macy Henry. And shot up, no good. Emmy Lowe going to drive it all the way in. Lowe cannot finish the basket. Rolled all the way around the rim and fell off. Kick out over to Piper Haley. Shot up, it's good from Piper Haley. And Hampton retakes the lead, 49-48.
Good look from Hampton, Casey.
Zoe Nicholas across the timeline, gets it over to Lowe. In the corner to Aminette. 3 ball on the way, off the back iron, no good. 15 seconds to go here in the period. Hampton leads it by 1. Ball's on the ground. Zoe Nicholas going to come out of there with it. Zoe Nicholas running coast to coast. Zoe Nicholas on the finish. Pickett County retakes the lead here, 50-49. And final shot of the quarter is up, and it's no good. The Lady Bobcats from Pickett County in the third quarter, they lead it 50-49. Fans, stick around. Fourth quarter action going to come your way next, right here on UC Sports Nation.
We start the fourth quarter as Pickett County leads 50-49 over Hampton as we begin the fourth quarter here at the Girls State Quarterfinals in Murfreesboro.
3 quarters down, 1 to go. Lady Bobcats up 1. Long ball on the way that time as Madison McLean let it rip. It's no good. Run out this time to Ella Kate Kiesling. Shot up on the way is good.
Nice shot by Ella Kate Kiesling.
Nice pass that time from Emmy Lowe in transition. Shot on the way this time by Jenkins. On the other end is good. She splashed one from downtown. Makes it a 52 all game. Lowe gets it down court to Nicholas. Nicholas going to travel with the basketball as she tried to find Ella Kiesling over in the corner. So another turnover for the Lady Bobcats. They've got 15 turnovers here in the game that have led to 15 Hampton points the other way. 7:19 to go here in the basketball game. We're all tied up here in the Single A quarterfinals down at the Glass House in Murfreesboro. Madison McLean going to work it across the timeline, being guarded by Ella Kiesling. McLean going to try to go right side, and they're going to get Ella Kiesling with a hand check foul as McLean tried to work off a screen. And so Hampton will play it in here right in front of us.
That's only Ella Kiesling's second foul, fourth for the half, Casey.
Macy Henry going to play it in. Get it in to McLean. McLean, top of the circle, over to Berry. Working against Aminette. Nice play that time, Aminette. They're going to call a foul on her. Got a lot of basketball on that one. Official's going to take a foul to the table, though, as Taylor Berry going to step to the free throw line here in a tie basketball game. First trip to the free throw line for Berry this afternoon. Shot up is good. Makes it a 53-52 Hampton lead. 6:59 to go here in the basketball game. Second shot on the way by Berry is good. She goes 2 for 2. Gives her 7 points on the game. Lady Bobcats quickly across the timeline. Get it over to Nicholas. Now Lowe. Lowe wants to break down her defender. Coach Smith asking to reset the offense. Over to Nicholas. Lowe gets it right back. Callie Reeder left wing. And didn't have good space in there. And Lady Bobcats going to turn it back over. McLean in transition. She's going to kick it over and kick it out to Lindsey Jenkins. And as Jenkins tries to drive, she's going to be fouled by Callie Reeder. Maybe Reeder's fourth foul here of the game.
Indeed it is.
And so substitution checking in here. Kaylee Tompkins going to check in. Give Callie Reeder a spell with those 4 fouls. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County trail it by 2 here, 54-52. Inbound, Hampton. And just got loose in there. That was Lindsey Jenkins on the score and finish. Zoe Nicholas in backcourt. Lady Bobcats got numbers here. Kick out, Ella Kiesling, 3-point ball on the way is long. Off the back iron and no good, rebound Hampton.
Casey, Pickett's gone cold, a Hampton run over the last 125 of 7-0.
Got to get a defensive stop. Macy Henry on the way to the rack, and Macy Henry on the score. Coach Smith wants a timeout. It's a full timeout as Hampton's on a 9-0 run here. They lead it by 6, 58-52. Stick around, fans. You're listening to Lady Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
.555 left to go in the Girls State quarterfinals. Pickett trails 58-53. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden in the Glass House at the Murphy Center.
Lady Bobcats back on the attack here.
Got to get across
into
the
Lowe,
line.
gonna be trapped. Gets it to Nicholas. Give it right back to Lowe. They got numbers. Get it into Kaylee Tompkins. Back over to Aminette. Now Kiesling. Now Nicholas. Going to reset the offense. Kaylee Tompkins had a good look at it there. Probably should have pulled the trigger. Tried to make the extra pass. Zoe Nicholas from long range. Off the back rim. Shot's going to go away and out of bounds. It's going to turn over back to Hampton. They lead it by 6 here. 58-52, 5:23 to go here in the basketball game. Madison McLean slowly walking the basketball up court. Right-handed dribble, being guarded this time by Kaylee Tompkins. Going to go right side, kick it over. That's Henry. Henry's three-point shot is up, and it's good for Macy Henry. And all of a sudden, Hampton on a 12-0 run here. Pickett County hadn't scored in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Hampton 4 for their last 4 on field goals. Zoe Nicholas into the front court. Nice play that time, Zoe Nicholas. Nice little no look.
Yeah.
Got her defender leaning and took it straight to the rack. Cuts the lead back to 7, 61-54. Pickett County trails it here. 4:35 to go, fans, here in the basketball game. Over left wing. Piper Haley going to have it ripped out of there. Ball's on the ground. Got multiple players coming after it.
Should be a jump ball. That should be a jump ball.
And they're going to call a foul. Going to pin a foul on Allie Amonette. The ball was clearly on the floor. And got a lot of players in there on the scrum for it. And no jump ball. They called a foul that time on Amonette. Tough break that time. So Piper Haley going to step to the free throw line here. A couple of big free throws as they lead it by 7. First shot's on the way by Haley. It's good. 62-54. Hampton leads it here. She'll have one more free throw coming. Second shot up is short. No good. Rebound, Reeder. Kick out to Lowe. Lowe in transition. Going to get double teamed. Kick it over to Kaylee Tompkins in the left corner. Kaylee Tompkins drive it in. Little kiss off the backboard. It won't go. And it looked like in transition that time, Macy Henry going to get fouled that time. Put that one on Emmy Lowe. It's going to be her 14th foul. And it looked like Macy Henry may have traveled right there before the contact, as Lowe really got in there as she was getting ready to, as she received the pass to get the basketball in transition. Nonetheless, they're going to pin one on Lowe. First shot coming by Macy Henry is no good. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound. Lindsey Jenkins is over the back that time of Addison Lowe. It's only going to be the second team foul here in the second half.
Casey, Pickett County has been in this situation before, down 7 in the region championship with Clark Range. We remember Brent Smith calling a key timeout that sparked a 12-3 run against the Lady Buffaloes over the last 4.5 minutes that gave them the win.
And on the inbound, Addison Lowe going to throw it in. She gets it into Nicholas. They're going to have a held ball situation. And the basketball is going to stay with Pickett County on the alternating possession. Lowe going to throw it in. Gets it into Nicholas. 63-54. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County trail it by 9. Trying to see if they can make one final run. Lowe trying to break her defender down. Going to get a double screen up top from Reeder and Lowe. Lowe on the drive. Nice dish. Nice finish down to Callie Reeder. Nice dime that time from Emmy Lowe.
Big bucket.
63-56. Cut it back to a 7-point lead. Up top, it's going to be McLean working up against Callie Reeder. Going to hand it off this time over to Henry. Henry going to get a screen. She's going to step back as Addison Lowe really guarding her up top. Almost created a turnover. And Addison Lowe going to pick up a foul.
That's a really tough call. Looked like she didn't have control of the basketball.
Totally agree, J-Dub. Ball was kind of skirting away there on the ground. And they call a foul on Addison Lowe. Macy Henry going to step to the line here. First shot on the way by Henry is good. Allie Amonette checking back in here at the basketball game. Addison Lowe going to take a seat. 8-point game here. Hampton leads at 64-56. 3:21 now to go here in the basketball game. Second shot on the way from Macy Henry is good. Back to a 9-point Hampton lead. Full court pressure from Hampton. Lowe going to get it over to Nicholas. Nicholas now in the front court. Nicholas getting a nice little step to the bucket, step through, and she's able to convert. And Coach Brent Smith's going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them, fans. 3:08 to go here. Lady Bobcats from Pickett County trail it 65-58. You're listening to UC Sports Nation.
Hampton 4 for 4 on their last field goals as they lead with 3:08 to play, 65-58 over Pickett County.
3:05 to go here in the basketball game. Full court pressure from the Lady Bobcats. Trying to dial up some pressure and make a few stops here. Try to get back in the game. Macy McLean being guarded up top against Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins now switch off, goes to Reeder. And as Macy Henry going to drive to the basket, she's going to take some contact, going to get fouled. And Macy Henry going to step to the free throw line. It's going to be the 5th foul for Emerson Lowe. She's going to have to check out of the game here.
Casey, one thing you can commend Hampton on today, they really know how to make their free throws. 17 of 24 from the line. 70, that's just 71%, but it seems like anytime they've stepped up to shoot one or two, they've knocked them down.
Macy Henry going to step to the line here. Double bonus situation. First shot on the way is good from Macy Henry. She's got 19 points here on the basketball game. One more free throw coming. Shot on the way is short. Allie Amonette on the rebound. Gets it over to Nicholas. 2:38 to go here in the game. Nicholas being badgered all the way down court. Pull up the free throw line. Shot on the way by Nicholas is good.
A little one-handed shot by Nicholas, too.
Cut it to a 2-possession game here, 66-60. Quickly down court. Lindsey Jenkins going to get it to Henry. Shot up no good. However, Hampton going to come away with a rebound, and Piper Haley going to be able to convert that one. 68-60. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the basketball game. Amonette on the drive. Kick it out over to Kaylee Tompkins. Her left-handed jumper won't go. And ball's going to be away and out of bounds off of Pickett County. It's going to be Hampton's basketball here. They lead it by 8, 68-60. 1:57 to go here in the game. Allie Amonette going to check back out for the Lady Bobcats. And we're going to have a foul that time. Kaylee Tompkins going to come in and take a quick foul. Somebody just came over and asked about the score, J-Dub.
Yeah, I think that there's some.
If you look at we've got some interesting technology here at the table. We've actually got a stat tracker. Our stat tracker's got the score at 61-67.
And the scoreboard says 69-60 in favor of Hampton.
Second shot on the way is good. And I'll be honest, Jake, I'm not sure what the score is right now. Shot up on the way is no good. 70-60 on the scoreboard. I guess that's what we'll go with. 128 to go here in the basketball game. Pickett County trails it by 10. Over to McLean. McLean kind of dribbling through traffic. And McLean's going to be fouled.
I think they got Nicholas on that foul. That is her second. Casey, nice afternoon from Zoe Nicholas today. Or excuse me, no, they got Kaylee Tompkins. That'll be her, or Addie Lowe, excuse me. That'll be her fourth or fifth. She's going to foul out with 4 points on the afternoon. But as I was saying, nice afternoon from Zoe Nicholas, excuse me, as she has 19 points to lead the Lady Bobcats.
First shot on the way by McLean is nothing but the bottom of the net. She'll have one more. Second shot is also good. 72-60, a 12-point advantage here for Hampton. Zoe Nicholas going to dribble through traffic, kick out to Kaylee Tompkins, going to dribble in, kick it out to Reeder, around the perimeter. Reeder, shot on the way, it won't go. Rebound, Tompkins keeps it alive, over to Kiesland. Shot up, no good. And as we go under 1 minute here, you can kind of feel the Hampton faithful that made the long drive over from East Tennessee kind of start to feel it here.
Yeah. From turnovers to getting into foul trouble, Casey, it's really set the Pickett County Lady Bobcats back.
First shot on the way by McLean is good. Pickett County with 16 turnovers here on the afternoon. It's led to 19 points. As McLean goes 2 for 2, makes it a 14-point lead here. Nicholas on the drive. She can't finish it, but Callie Reeder in there trying to scoop it up and score, and she does. And Brent Smith's going to call a timeout. 74-62 is your score. Lady Bobcats trail it by 12, 36 seconds to go in the game. Full timeout. We'll be right back on UC Sports Nation.
Hampton going to inbound on the under the Pickett County basketball goal as they lead Pickett County with 30 seconds to play, 74-62.
Hampton able to get the ball into the front court. And as they work it up court, Lindsey Jenkins going to get fouled by Allie Amonette. And Jenkins going to step to the free throw line here. First shot by Jenkins is off the front rim, goes straight up, and trickles into the basket. It's good. Second shot coming on the way, and good by Lindsey Jenkins. She's got 11 points here in the basketball game. Make it 12. Nicholas drives down court. Zoe Nicholas gets to the rim. Zoe Nicholas now with 21 points on the basketball game. McLean is trying to dribble and weave through traffic. Going to get the basketball down to Brooklyn Adams. Like that Taylor Berry. And that's going to be your final score. The Lady Bobcats from Pickett County are going to fall here in the first round of the 1A section or the 1A state tournament here in the quarterfinals to a really good Lady Bulldogs club from Hampton. Your final score, 76-64. Fans, stick around. Post-game show going to come your way next. Right here on UC Sports Nation.
Welcome back to the Glass House as Pickett County falls in the Girls Single A Quarterfinals. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden on the postgame show. Pickett County really set themselves back in the first half with 16 turnovers, and they were able to cut it to an 8-point lead at the break. You know, Casey, we talked about it in the first half. They could get it to single-digit deficit at halftime. You felt like you had a chance. They ended up taking a lead in the third quarter before Pickett County went dry at the field goal well, and about a 3.5-minute drought, I believe, on field goals really set Pickett County back, and that was the decider.
Yeah, they absolutely made a fantastic run in the third quarter. Erased that, I think it was an 8-point deficit there at halftime. And really scrappy effort to get out, get some passing lanes, create some turnovers, knock down some shots as well. You and I have seen it throughout the tournament, J-Dub. Pickett County able to get around the three-point line and really able to knock down some shots. And this afternoon, a pretty abysmal 1 of 14 from three-point range and only 7%. And if you look at the other side, Hampton 7 for 22. So 32%, but just outscored us from around the three-point line. You take away that and you take away some of the turnovers, could have been a much different basketball game. But turnovers here are the key tonight, as the Lady Bobcats just not able to take care of the basketball. Credit a lot of that to Hampton as they got out in the passing lanes, played in-your-face defense, forced Pickett County to kind of get away from their game. Pickett County just not able to get any confidence going from out around the rim. And Hampton with that big-time run in the fourth quarter. Pickett County a scoring drought. Hampton on about a 9-0 run, able to extend that lead. And once they were able to do that, just kind of never looked back. And so, fantastic season for the Lady Bobcats. They don't lose any seniors off the ball club, got everybody coming back. So we'll talk a little bit more about the season wrap-up and, what to expect from the Lady Bobcats next season in just a bit. But first, we're going to go over to Jake Wallman, and he's going to give us a UC Sports Nation stat line for tonight's game.
Yeah, looking at the numbers for the Lady Bobcats, they were led in points by Zoe Nicholas. She led all scorers with 21 points, followed by 15 from Callie Reeder, 12 from Emmy Lowe. And then after those, after the big three, it really kind of drops off. You mentioned in the pregame show that you really needed the supporting cast to show up today, and 6 points from Ella Kiesling, 6 points from Kaylee Tompkins, and 4 points from Addie Lowe. Unfortunately, didn't get it done for the Lady Bobcats. For the Hampton Lady Bulldogs, they were led in points by Macy Henry with 19, 17 from Piper Haley, 14 from Madison McLean, 12 points from Lindsey Jenkins, and 10 points from Taylor Berry, 4 from Riley Nichols, and 2 points from Ella Eastep. The Lady Bulldogs of Hampton led for the game for 27 minutes, 32 seconds. Pickett County led for just 3:22. There were 2 times it was tied, 7 lead changes. In the point, looking at some of the more in-depth numbers, in the paint, Pickett County with 46 points, Hampton just 30. Pickett County 15 points off turnovers, 19 points off turnovers for the Hampton Lady Bulldogs. Second chance points, Pickett with 10, Hampton with 4. Fast break points, Hampton with 12, Pickett with 10. And off the bench, Pickett County with 10 points and Hampton with 6. Final score from the Glass House. We'll come back and wrap up the postgame show after this as you listen to Pickett County basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.